should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who was the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kev, you put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody
you played with a lot of them,
out.
though, didn't you?
I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I ever played with, but he could shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry land, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passers in this league.
3 terrific names. It's deflected. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with the ball. That one drops for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim. And you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Here's Curry, and the shot goes in.
Just working the defense in the painted area. Curry with the smooth teardrop.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Thompson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You see the high shot release, the quick trigger? Thompson's always had this shot in his arsenal.
Thompson comes with the double team. They get it back. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Another shot. Chris can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Durant. LeVert in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the right block. Allen's shot is off. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 2.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And so Jordan nails both of them. .109 left to play in the first. Here's Poole. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And Too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets leading by 6. Dinwiddie outside. It's Crawford on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie attacking, and he banks in the layup.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Trying to end the drought. Haskell's shot is off. Crawford's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The shot by Looney, no good. Pass to Harris. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. To the inside. Looney. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion.
And so it's Brooklyn up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Chris, you look at the grind of a regular season. Adam Silver seems open to fewer games or even fewer minutes per game. What do you think of that?
This is one that I'm not with, Kevin. You know, in my day, you had guys play 82 games. And let's go back to the days of Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. They were playing in shoes that basically were socks, and they didn't have tape, and they didn't have all the things that we're privy to in the medical industry. So I think we should keep it at 82 games and minutes the same, because it keeps a full context of sports where you can talk about Harden versus or Westbrook versus a Big O. It keeps the argument in the same place. I think fewer games, fewer minutes starts to change the dynamics and the expectations of what players can do. I don't mind changing and adding tournaments, letting guys get more rest, but I think the number of games and the minutes of the game has to stay 48 minutes, has to stay 82 games.
Very interesting. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Down low. Crawford outside. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Jordan. Got a piece of it. Thompson right side. Over Harris. Here's Pascal. Up top, Curry. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. In the corner, it's Crawford. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry looking it over. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
He is shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records, Chris, that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the fourth quarter due to the score.
Yeah, it is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you picked Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the floor.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Timeout called the Warriors. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Green. Latre. And Allen with the block. Outside, Curry. 4 on the clock.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Yep, it counts. 8 points for Allen.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Outside Irving. And Pascal pulls it down.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Another miss by Curry.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And so it's Brooklyn, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not pay sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Shoots from 12. And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got the first field goal the second half for the Warriors.
Has everyone going one way, that pulls out the rug with the quick stop and pop.
For the three, Chandler. Steph Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. 19-point game. Pass to Thompson. Left side Curry. Elbow shot is on the way. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 6.
You got to respect the interior game of Thompson. I mean, he's confident going right up with it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. It's the Nets now. Pass to Temple. Now Johnson. Great open look there. He's got 5.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Offensive rebound. And here is Green. A second chance effort. Allen with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And a one-year player at Texas, Jared Allen came into the league as a bit of a project. He's got ample playing time to develop in Brooklyn.
Here's Thompson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And Greg, safe to say, Allen's defense is ahead of his offense.
Yeah, but his mobility and leaping ability serve him well as a finisher, providing that vertical spacing teams like to have inside.
Here's Chandler. The shot missing. The Warriors go the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Look, the defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
Goes up on the high post. Irving can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams.
Look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27 for 27. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar that the next game, he's going to make every shot. And so what it is again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed a lot the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
Smailagic uses the glass to finish the layup.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
1:14 left to play here in the third. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. Over in the corner, Looney. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Fader on the way. Over Chandler. They get the rebound. Here's Wiggins, plenty of space to the left side wing. Goes up again on the wing, Wiggins. Offline with his 3.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. Different look here for the Warriors. No good on the second free throw. Here's Jordan. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Oh, sloppy finish. D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Curry can't get it to go. To the paint. Lobs it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to.